Hi there, and welcome back to Spiritual Sage Astrology. We have come to the end of this series, which is just the general introduction of all the 12 houses in the zodiac wheel. Today, we are doing Pisces. Pisces rules the 12th house, and so Pisces natives are born from February 19th through March 20th. Please note again that because it's a general introduction, many of the things noted here can apply to the sun, moon, and or rising. Neptune governs the soft, dreamy, intuitive, artistic sign of Pisces. Mystical and magical, nebulous and uncatchable, I work my way up life's rivers and seas to my place at God's own feet. I am Pisces, the child of Neptune. Pisces' duality is feminine. Their element is water. Their quality is mutable. Pisces is receptive, intuitive, and emotional, imaginative, romantic, impressionable, and mystical, adaptable, and very changeable. Their ruling planet is Neptune, ancient god of the sea, second of the modern planets to be discovered in 1846. In astrology, Neptune is the planet of illusion, glamour, mystery, and deception. The symbol for Pisces is two fishes tied to one another and swimming in opposite directions, signifying hidden depths, shifting emotional currents, conflicting desires, and extremes of temperament. The glyph for Pisces, the pictograph, represents two fishes tied together. It is also a picture of the human feet, the part of the anatomy that Pisces rules. In symbolic terms, the glyph is two crescent moons connected by a straight line. This represents emotion and higher consciousness tied to and limited by the material world. Their dominant keyword is I believe. Their polarity is Virgo. Pisces is the sign of dreams and mysticism. Its natives trust their intuitions and feelings and tend to seek more spiritual values in life. Virgo, Pisces' opposite sign, is the sign of work and service. Virgo people deal in facts and reality. They are practical and strive for material success. Part of the body that is ruled by Pisces are the feet. Pisceans have beautifully shaped, sensitive feet that are unfortunately prone to aches, bunions, and corns. Ill-fitting shoes are a particular hazard to people of this sign. Lucky day, one of them is Friday. Some of the lucky numbers for Pisces is 2 and 6. Your magical birthstone, Pisces, is aquamarine, and it magnifies occult powers and brings serenity of mind. It also protects its wearer while traveling on the sea. Some of the special colors for Pisceans are pale green and turquoise, the dreamy colors of the sea. Some of the cities for Pisceans are Casablanca, Alexandria, Lisbon, Seville, and Dublin. Some of the countries are Portugal and the Sahara Desert. Some of the flowers for Pisceans are water lily, white poppy, and some of the trees are fig and willow. The metal for Pisceans is platinum. Animals ruled by Pisces is fish. Danger for Pisceans is they have a high susceptibility to alcohol and drugs. They are also easily drawn into unpredictable situations and to unbalanced people. Your most likable trait of Pisces is compassion. Now we'll get into a little bit of the 12th house, which Pisces rules. History, it takes 2,000 years for one sign to teach its lesson to the world. In 1945, we left the deceiving world of Pisces and entered the incredible age of Aquarius. Uranus' influence will allow man to realize his direct relationship with God and the universe. Indeed, Pisces is the most difficult sign and house of the zodiac. The soul is enslaved to swim upstream like a salmon towards its birthplace or the stars. Religious poisoning, fear, guilt, the past, uncontrolled imagination is the negative fish swimming downstream. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. It has gained all the strengths and all the weaknesses of all the signs of the zodiac and is a terminal sign, usually the last life on this level of consciousness. Pisces rules the undoing, the subconscious, our dreams, and all chemicals such as gas, drugs, and alcohol. Neptune rules depression, imagination, asylums, hospitals, and jails. He also controls all forms of religions and synagogues, churches, temples, exotic places, gurus, cults, the oceans, mysticism, and the 12th house of the subconscious. Pisces is a karmic sign. It was subconsciously chosen by the Christians to represent their particular doctrine and religious teachings. Neptune is a deceiving planet and rules the Middle East and the destructive belief powers of the pious fanatics and religious warfare plaguing the world in the name of deities, religions, doctrines, and belief systems. Name in Greek mythology for Pisces is Poseidon, Lord of Deception. Their planet is Neptune, water. Their animal is fish. The country is Middle East. Energy, deceptive, elusive, artistic. One of the colors for Pisceans is deep dark blue. Again, the body part is the feet. Mineral, producing plastic and oil. Personality trait, believer, dreamy. Other learning habits, constantly challenged in the current of life, being pulled in opposite directions at the same time. One fish is seeking ultimate knowledge and is swimming up towards the light or the stars. The other one is swimming downstream and following religious dogmas. Pisces house and sign induces the most difficult lessons of all. This is where you will have to challenge all that you have been taught to believe since childhood. Your strength is to use your critical thinking and swim out of delusion, deception, drugs, bad habits, and induced fears. Test of your will and your intuition. The option to build your cosmic consciousness and learn all about the stars. metaphysics, spirituality, and creativity. You will find that the intangible will enrich you. Neptune is very deceiving, but he can also be very rewarding if you swim upstream. Creativity to the extreme is offered to the soul. They are mutable. So now, Pisces, we will talk a little bit about your inner self. You absorb impressions, images, and emotions from everything around you, and then filter them through your rose-colored view of how you'd like things to be. This is not to say you cannot deal with reality. It's just that you like to think of life as an ultra aromatic movie filled with happy endings and where everyone has the best possible motives. You're a big bundle of feelings. You feel intense joy and happiness when you're involved in a creative project or a loving relationship. The opposite is also true. You can suffer greater depths of sadness than most, yet you're tougher than most people think. Push you down and you keep bouncing back like a rubber bathtub toy. You're charged with energy and get caught up in what's going on around you. Your greatest strength is in giving to others. You're always ready to help whoever needs you. This is how some others may perceive you, Pisces. Everyone thinks you are his or her special friend, that they have your undivided attention. You're thought of as solicitous and concerned. You're also known as a sparkling social presence, witty, vivacious, and always interested in new activities. People consider you artistic and somewhat bohemian, and are impressed by your psychic sensibility. They value you as a confidant, but oddly, the more people lean on you, the weaker they think you are. So now we will bring out a few people. Again, I'm going to try and bring out some that perhaps people are not familiar with, or they're familiar with the person but didn't know what their sun sign was. So now we're going to get more specific and speak of just the sun sign solely, and some famous people that have sun in Pisces. Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore is an actress. She was a child actress, and I believe she did some acting too in her later years. She is a sun in Pisces. Harry Belafonte. He was a actor from the 40s and 50s era, I believe. Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor, was a sun in Pisces. Osama bin Laden, the infamous, was a sun in Pisces. Johnny Cash, country singer and musician. Johnny Cash had the sun in Pisces. Karen Carpenter, singer musician, Karen Carpenter had the sun in Pisces. Frédéric Chopin is the classic pianist. He was a sun in Pisces. Glenn Close, she's an actress. Glenn Close has the sun in Pisces. Nat King Cole, the crooner from the 40s, 50s era, Nat King Cole was a sun in Pisces. Billy Crystal, funny man Billy Crystal, comedian, actor. Billy Crystal is a sun in Pisces. Albert Einstein, I think everyone probably knows that Albert Einstein, if you follow astrology, was a sun in Pisces. Jean Harlow, famous screen actress from, I think, even the 30s, 40s, was a sun in Pisces. George Harrison, musician, is a sun in Pisces. Jennifer Love Hewitt, actress. And Jennifer Love Hewitt is a sun in Pisces. Ron Howard, famous actor, director, Ron Howard, sun in Pisces. William Hurt, actor, sun in Pisces. Steve Jobs, founder of Apple, was a sun in Pisces. John Bon Jovi, musician, singer, is a sun in Pisces. Spike Lee, director, is a sun in Pisces. Michelangelo, classic artist, was the creator of the Sistine Chapel, was a sun in Pisces. Glenn Miller, I believe he was, he's a musician from the 40s era music, big band music, I believe. If that's not correct, please put it in the comments. I believe that's who Glenn Miller was. He was a sun in Pisces. Liza Minnelli. Liza Minnelli is a famous actress. She was also in that movie with Dudley Moore. Author, I believe, was the name of the movie. I had forgotten what it was. In the video, I believe, for Aries, that where Dudley Moore was the actor, and we were talking about him, and I could not remember the movie, and she was with him in that movie. Liza Minnelli is a sun in Pisces. Shaquille O'Neal, the basketball player. Shaquille O'Neal is a Sun in Pisces. Sidney Poitier, the actor Sidney Poitier, was a sun in Pisces. Carl Reiner was a sun in Pisces. Sally Jesse Raphael, TV. She was a talk show. I'm not sure if she was a news anchor. I think she was just a talk show host. Sally Jesse Raphael, sun in Pisces. Kurt Russell, actor, sun in Pisces. Neil Sedaka, singer, Neil Sedaka, sun in Pisces. Dr. Seuss, he was the writer for all the children's books. Dr. Seuss, sun in Pisces. John Steinbeck, the writer, author, John Steinbeck, sun in Pisces. Sharon Stone is a sun in Pisces, actress. Elizabeth Taylor was a sun in Pisces. James Taylor, singer-songwriter. James Taylor, sun in Pisces. Carrie Underwood, sun in Pisces, country singer. Gloria Vanderbilt, designer, fashion designer. Gloria Vanderbilt, sun in Pisces. Lawrence Welk was he was a talk show host and it was like a musical, I believe, show that he put on for years. But trying to think the era, when the Lawrence Welk show was popular. Perhaps one of you could put it in the comments. I think it was a vast span. Lawrence Welk was a sun in Pisces. Vanessa Williams, model, singer. Vanessa Williams is a sun in Pisces. And that will conclude our 12 houses and our sun in Pisces today, or our Pisces, our general introduction to Pisces. And I really appreciate you being here today, and I hope you come back and see us again. And I hope that you leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. That would be so great. And we will start soon on the next series. I have some ideas of what I'm going to do next, but I haven't had it set in stone just yet. So again, I hope that you learn a lot about yourself and others through my channel, and I'm excited to get into astrology further. Have a very lovely day.